Hello, this is Elizabeth from Master Coaching Tuition. Today I'd like to talk to you about pitch. So one thing I like to do in my lessons is to use hand signs using solfege, also known as solfa, and using the Kadai method. So one thing I like to teach mainly my juniors is the hand signs. So I'll show you on the screen and I'll sing through them as well. So you've probably heard of The Sound of Music and how the song that's been sung using do, re, mi. So it's the same sort of notes, but I use some slightly different ideas. So do, so I need to move them up so you can see them in the camera. So do, and I'm singing in C. So this is what I call the boulder on the ground. So I try and have a visual for the students as well, so they can copy me. They can also think, okay, on the ground, so it's a boulder. Do. The next one, so moving slightly up, is re. So this is the ramp. So we go back to do. Then we have re, the ramp, just the second note. Then we have mi, which is a bridge. I'll just move back a little bit. Mi, which is the bridge, which is the third note. Re, which is the second note. Do, which is the first note. So I'll just sing those three. Do, re, mi. You can do it with one hand as well, but I like to use two hands so that students who are right-handed or left-handed can use which hand they'd like. Now obviously if I'm conducting, I don't have my baton right now, it's at the high school, then I can, for example, I can conduct, sorry my hand's really close to the screen, and I can use my hand. So for example, do, re, mi, and you can even do it as a canon, so you can start them off in a canon, they're doing their scales, their warm-ups, so there's lots of ways you can use it. Okay, the next one is fa, fa, and it's a long way down to the ground. That's how I say fa, because if it was a story of someone travelling, they'd be a long way from the ground. So you've got do, re, mi, fa. Now again, I'm sitting down, I'm a bit out of proportion with my hand movements. Okay, so the next one is so. So, now your palm of your hand must be facing you. Don't do it that way. So this way. So, and this is the waterfall. So, little child or boy or girls climbed up and then out the waterfall. So, fa, so. Okay, so that's the fifth note. Then you do have la, la. Now this one's like birds in the sky. If you can imagine a bird looking like your hand, sort of flying along. So you're up very high now. So la. Next one, so going up again. Ti. So the seventh note. La. Sixth note. Ti. This is the seventh note, and that is, I like to say, pointing to sky or pointing to heaven. And then you have do, which is the boulders in heaven or boulders in the sky. You choose which one you want to say. Okay,